Greed. Greed never pays. Go to Leigh Gladden's apartment block. Leah? Leigh? That's very far away. Let's hop on down here. Whoop. Excuse me. It appears to be Order. Don't die! Ugh, I'm good. Oh, I'm so sorry. he seemed to be taking it pretty well. I just needed a shortcut. I'm so sorry. What is happening over there with that? Wait, did you see that? There was a police car that was like rolling over here. What the fuck? You guys okay? That was weird. That's how you get off of a vehicle in this game. You just like coldly and detachedly do the dismounting vehicle animation for a few seconds and then instantly stop and the vehicle just yeets. And oh man. I'd want to test it out. I wasn't sure how it would go and it was very funny. Usually in an open world vehicle game, if you get out of a moving vehicle, either your character's like, oh fuck, and they just ragdoll and they just eat shit and maybe die because you're like, why did you do that? Or if they really implement like proper features, they'll you'll have like a dive animation where you like dive out and go rolling out like they do in movies, because people like to dive out of cars in movies. Like oh man, you drive it off a cliff or something and you dive out and roll, and you know, people are miraculously okay when they probably would have horrible road rash and maybe you'd be dead. Or definitely beat up. But yeah, the whole side dive thing is a popular thing. I'm guessing if I grab that I get in trouble. It's one of those situations. Sir? Can we have a chat? But he does care about that. What? Okay, I was curious. I was like, what's going on here with this AI? So I had to check. There's no, you can't use your cool, suave, cool boy tactics to like be like, yo, shit, look over there. Oh man, what could that be? Because there's no dialogue. You just can't talk to that guy. It's a pretty strong counter to my cool stat is just don't be interactive as an NPC. That's checkmate, motherfucker. That's you got me. All right. Ooh. This game could do with better marking that stuff it counts as stolen. Access card. Yeah, there's actually nothing saying you'll get in trouble for taking it. You just have to pick up on the context clues, which is slightly rough because they look just like the item that you pick up casually all the time just to read lore.
Wait, what? You have no right to be here.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's the threshold I'm not supposed to cross. Good to know. Oh, I guess that was a clue. How about you? Are you blocking me from going somewhere?
Yeah? What's up in the big world?
I didn't necessarily get an answer. I guess you're a Batman fan, though. You have a Bat credit card? Anyway.
For the love of... couldn't I have been stuck in some model's skull? Or I don't know, a fucking landscape architect?
What is it now, Johnny?
Being dragged through roach-infested flop houses again. That's what.
Job's a job. Now, what was that code?
I'm not sure those other people that would have been, like, pleasant or whatever would have gotten much done towards your eventual goal of fighting Arasaka. I feel like you didn't think that one through very well, sir. Anyway, I don't need codes.
Shit sty.
Wasn't slumming it in squats like your whole thing?
Sure,
pizza.
when I was skezzed out beyond all recognition.
So like now. There, I opened a window. Shut the fuck up.
A new bout of unrest has erupted in the wake of suicide blasts at NUS bases. President Myers has openly blamed the Republic of Texas for the attacks. In a
Wilbur and Leia. Hey, Leia. Hey. So, got any eager buyers? Yep, tigers. Triple my asking amount. Sounds good. Too good to be true. Jealousy. Subtle. All because I'm filthy fucking rich. Bet your sweet ass I am, but that won't change the facts. This reeks a mile off. In your shoes, I'd rather stick my finger up a cat's asshole than touch this deal. Right, right. Gotta go. Call you from Hawaii, narc.
forces carried out a series of bombings on Texan airports in Wellington.
Stop Complaining, Get Rich Today by Josh Coverkin. If there's any easy way to get rich, then nothing would make sense. Like, why isn't everyone talking about it then if it works so well? The first and most important lesson, you, and only you, are responsible for your situation in life. Don't wait for the government to take pity on you. Don't wait for your loved ones to lend a helping hand. Just pull yourself up by your bootstraps and get to work. I know what you're gonna say, unemployment is at 34%, but so what? What's stopping you from starting your own business? It's that damn simple. What's that? You need an education? So educate yourself for Christ's sake. Oh, this isn't even an advice book that has advice that's actionable. It's just like, shut the fuck up, stop complaining, just get rich, dummy. And that's it. From now on, I don't want to hear any excuses. What matters is that you can be rich too, but you have to want it. And for that, you have to work for it. Yeah, so that's the problem with all the poor people, is they don't want money. You got them. But now, any trick to getting rich is always not great. It's not going to go well. It's like penis enlargement tactics. It's like if it works, if there's a real one that totally works, guess what? You don't have to advertise it. The people will be like, oh fuck.
Well.
It'll advertise itself.
Secret doors. How cliche. Why do peeps have to be so goddamn predictable?
Yeah, the scraping really gives it away. Does your computer open it, I guess? That's probably what opens it. Nano gel scam alert. Do not click on any emails with penis and timing of that one. Vendomate. Good day. Your order is ready for picking up. As requested, steel wheels have been mounted to the bottom of your machine. Please remember that the maximum wheel load capacity is 2,200 pounds. Using the wheels to support more than the specified weight may result in damages. If you have any questions or concerns, do not hesitate to call Vendomate. I was hoping for like a password or however you activate it.
Welcome to N50.
The
I'm Jillian Jordan, and this is the latest.
people just leaving their TVs on, huh?
The lunar ring sky of
Fucking wasteful. Oh, is this it? Button. Wow, that's a... Really?
Must be connected to those doors.
Or a shitter flushing somewhere. Who knows?
A giant red button is your secret fucking... Jesus Christ, this is why you're probably dead or whatever. Hello. Oh, it's your net running? You trying to get murdered? Even I'm new here, and I know this is not a good way to handle this shit. This shit's dangerous. I'm jacking it. Ugh. No, there's no 7A. Oh, no, 55. Or A9. 55, E9. Oops, I didn't read the steps there correctly. Oh well. Money. And I'm stuck. Okay. That looks trippy. Because they have like a ghosting on them? What's going on there? Okay. Skeleton key. Make sure you're holding on to something, because I've got something that'll make you fall out of your chair. I've got a pretty piece of tech for sale that jailbreaks corporate equipment. 100% effective on both implants and weapons. Works across the board except for night core tech. Must use another encryption system. Interested? Don't think too long. I have other buyers. I'm buying. Send details and payment and delivery.
Looks like Leia went to the tiger claws. Behind what goes back.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. Claws aren't the deal-honoring type.
Let's see if she got lucky.
Holy shit, I'll give 3 times more than the best offered. Drop by Wired Head and when we'll hit the market. Canna. Nanogel. The penis nanogel. I mean, they already have other solutions. Like apparently the magic penis fixing like gel is not great, but like they just have like they just have penises. Like you just put one on apparently. Although I guess that wasn't going great for Jesse Cox. That could have definitely been going worse. Let's just yeah, shit. Call this over. Have I leveled up again? No. Motorcycle, come. This is not the direction I thought I'd be going in. Oh, that guy. I'm gonna buy a cardboard car. Okay. Pulling a fast one on me there, Mr. Radar. Thought you were on my side. Oh! That was a physical object that you cannot drive through. We're fine. Everything's fine. Whoop. What? I'm really knocking it out of the park right now. Out of the park. Okay. Wired Head. Wired Head. Go to the Brain Dance Club. Wired Head. Wired Head. Wired. I don't like it. I don't like it. No, it doesn't. I'm trying to say it over and over again to see if it makes sense eventually. It doesn't. It should be called Wirehead. Wired Head is some demon's souls shit. Don't. That's a bad name. If it's hard to say, rename it slightly. It's easy to fix. Wirehead. There you go. Wired Head sounds. Ugh. Bad. No. Do better. I don't think he likes me. Shit. Sorry. Oh, he lost me. It's fine. I didn't realize I was in a stealth situation at first. But you didn't fucking notice me somehow correctly, even though he pointed at me. He like didn't alert. Okay. Whoop! 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 Okay. We're fine, we're fine. There you go. His head exploded. He's fine. Someone's gonna find me, as they say. Gonna find you. Is this guy coming downstairs slowly? Are you a ticking time bomb? Are you gonna reach me any minute now? He's definitely moving. So he might come down and find the body eventually. Yep. Oh, that was unfortunate. It's not great for my stealthing.
He's here. I can feel him.
I can feel him? I feel you, man. There you go. Yeah, they're the tigers, so fuck them. Damn you, glass doors! Probably can't shoot through that. Yeah, I can open this one though.
Reminds me of this one dive in Arroyo.
Johnny, I'm
we used
stealthing,
to
stop it.
Sometimes do sets in Friday nights.
Because it was one tough fucking joint. One wrong word.
Kind of not listening to you, honestly. Kind of in the middle of something, Johnny. Sorry you're bored or whatever. There are cameras? I guess you can't... I guess I can't see that person. Some good AI. That's some really good AI. A+. They're literally looking at a corpse with its head blown off and they're like, oh man. They told me the jet would give me the jitters. Those were sounds. Okay.
Bingo. Come to Papa.
Huh. And to think so many people died for this tiny little shit speck.
It's not the size that counts.
Both you and I know no one actually believes that.
We're just really heavy on the dick enlargement theme today, aren't we? Oop. Oopsie. Oop. Alright, whatever. Yeah. At this point, I'm just gonna force every door open I can find. Or hack it. I'm gonna open every door with door opening skills just because they give me experience. Don't even need a reason to go there. Oh, there's a next level of healing item apparently. I guess that makes sense that once they call something green quality, that implies there will be a blue quality and so on. Shut up. That gun didn't work out, did it? I hate my meat. Call me Dr. Meat Hater. Stuck on something? Okay. Yeah. Well, I'm distressingly lethal right now. With a gun that I just kind of picked up and augmented in the last like 10 minutes. That's a change for the playthrough. I really like that I didn't even stealth past the first guy. I just ran past him and he's like, well, I can't do anything about that. No use even going into high alert. Oh, you're a fast triple spot, not a drop box. Shit. Looked at the wrong icon. Car? There you are. My bad. I guess we can give up really quickly on the idea of doing stealth takedowns with physical attacks unless I feel bad and don't want to kill them. Which I think cold still applies to me even if I'm outside of combat, so all of those bonuses apply to me while I'm also in like my stealth murder spree, which is just, that's gotta become horrifyingly lethal. Or the moment somebody detects me, they just like, they're dealing with somebody that has so many buffs on them from all the kills, which is its own kind of, its own flavor of horrifying.
I see you were able to find the lock breaker. Splendid work. Keep it up. Closing the contract.
Ma'am, I'm the lock breaker. Did my thingy level up? There we go. Shoot, let's just max this out. Or does it max out? I don't know. Stealth. Increased damage from headshots fired outside of combat, just to definitely make sure that they turn into kills. I guess this is one way to make my shotgunning go extinct a little bit, is if combat is just me obliterating everybody before that happens. A fixer. The fixers are on the map, but as far as I can tell, you never actually have to go to them to get a mission. So I wonder what the purpose is there. Go to Dicky Twister. Gross. So now that I'm distressingly dangerous in stealth, I'm basically just kind of curious, can I take on this mission? Oops. Can I take on this mission even though it says that it's a very dangerous mission? Because last time I tried one, it was like, oh god, this is impossible. But now I'm kind of curious, like, does a very high risk mission, is that still just kind of whatever? Just whoop. Is that how distressingly lethal these multipliers get when you have the silencer out of stealth attack multiplier stacked with the headshot multiplier? That's pretty horrifying. At this point, all I need is like a scope that actually zooms a little bit, maybe. It's Mrs. Throw Up again. She's just having a bad time on every corner of this town. Stop advertising cars to me. I don't want them. I don't think you want to twist a dick. I wouldn't volunteer.
Going somewhere? It's paid to go in.
Yeah, I walked up to the register, sir.
Except I'm here to fix your sound system. Those built-in subwoofers are shaking down the joint.
You're not on the list.
Hey, if you really want, call your boss and ask. But I'm punching the meter now. So just remember, time's Eddie's.
Fine, whatever. In you go.
It says hide threat, but that might just be based on what loud. It might just be based on what level the mission is. It might be this might be something you don't have to fight for at all. Hello. Is this for the Valentinos, the local gang? That's the V, the other V. I don't remember what they're called very well. That's an appearance.
What?
I'm definitely. That's a reaction. I'm getting a kick out of the people that have like chrome faces and stuff, because I'm just like, once again, I'm like, what? Just how? What are the rules? Because there's that one business where everyone looked like that. Oh, I'm being detected. I was being detected. Whoops. Was that two different songs playing at the same time? Anyway. Nope. Nope. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Oh, the other camera's looking at me a little bit. Let's just get in here real quick before someone spots me. Shit. Everything's fine. I'm gonna die. Or she can't find me. Oh no, she found me. Okay, well this isn't gonna work out great. I think this might be a failed run. I have a vague sense that it might be a failed run. All right, let's go ahead and just save us some time. The level of detection of silenced guns is somewhat variable. I don't think it's necessarily the visual of you shooting. What I think is that people detect the gun people don't detect the gun, but they detect the camera itself breaking. In a place that crowded, they're gonna notice. Sir? Okay, he's recovered, everybody. It was just a momentary, scary lapse, but he's okay now. Okay, so C5-1C 7A, 1C 55, 1C.
Where'd you think you're going? If it's a hole you want, pick your nose. Don't even get me started on stag night.
Where'd the gunner come from in this room earlier? Someone shot me before. Okay, so she's dangerous. She's from the Valentinos. This is a back room, bathroom. Do I have an existing opinion of the Valentinos? I don't know if I want to kill them. Here, let's do this. What? Ah, fuck. What's this feature? Why is that a mechanic? That's just fucking annoying. It's just kind of like against the rules of like how stealth takedowns work in games. Well, you know, sometimes there's people that magically just it doesn't work on them and you can't tell until it's too late. That's just a douchey mechanic. I'm not happy about that. Oh well. Should have just shot her with a gun. Sorry for trying to spare you, but you're too cool for stealth takedown, so I'm gonna have to explode your head now. We'll see if that works or not, but it probably does. Load for me. Okay. Oh, hey, we're back here. What? These loading times, they're getting longer somehow. Why are they getting so much longer? But, oh my god. She took like 5% of her health and damage. So that's a 50% headshot bonus damage from being out of combat and a 2.5 times damage multiplier for being out of combat on the gun. Because I have a gun multiplier and a talent multiplier. And we've been one-shotting people for like 2,000 damage up till now. But she took 90 damage, which was apparently like 5% of her entire health bar. Holy shit. Okay. Guess we're doing a pure stealth run then. I guess I'll probably hack her eyes off or something. That's about it. My objective's upstairs. Honestly, my stealth is good enough that I can probably just not get detected if I go fast. In many cases. Just not move, please. I need 18 to open this door. I've never even seen like an 11 or a 12 yet. We skipped straight to 18. Surveillance camera. You're currently turned off, but you're going to be on soon. So how am I going to get into that room? Are you all that strong? Like, what the fuck? He didn't notice me at all. Okay, that's good. That's usable. Very stealthy. Turn off. Jose, I got a job for you. This is serious biz for serious eddies. Not no Mickey Mouse shit. Details en persona. Come by and we'll talk. Make sure you're not followed. Ladrillo. And Senor Ladrillo's here. Good day, officer. I believe there has been a slight misunderstanding. One of your boys from the precinct was here, waving around some kind of search warrant. I told him to take a walk, which he did, but I can't help but wondering how this happened in the first place. I don't want to point any fingers, but one of us is clearly not sticking to the fucking deal. I shouldn't have to remind you about all those tapes we have of you with minors. Consider this your final warning, Ladrillo. Jesus Christ. What are they, was the entire police staff? A bunch of YouTubers? Salo, brother, forgive me, but I have to leave town for a while. It's an urgent family matter, an inheritance to divvy up. A forged will, the usual stuff. I have to go see a cousin from SoCal. Give him the collar. Am I getting detected? No? Okay. Explain how we go things. I thought the game paused when I was here. I didn't think... Okay. Okay, nope. Field data. Someone almost detected me, but then stopped detecting me even though I didn't move. So they don't lock onto you when they start seeing you, apparently. That's weird. Like, why wouldn't he stay locked onto me once he gets suspicious of something and then keep looking and be like, oh shit, what's that? Why would he look away, whoever started seeing me? Yeah, I need to get out quickly because I think the shutdown every single camera button actually wears off eventually. As opposed to when I take them out manually. Dude, I can't fight these people, but my stealth is so good that I can just walk in. And I'm clean.
Got the files from the Dicky Twister. I rejoice, and so should you. For the contract has been closed, and your compensation is on its way. Amen.
Hell yeah. I did good work today. What could it be? Undiscovered, danger very high. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Let's go die in a hole. Whee! Alright, I'm back several hours later for the second half of this episode because I got interrupted and then I had to eat and then I had to raid and now it's midnight. When it was previously like 7. So, good thing I finished whatever I was doing. which was a stealth mission. I got a little glitter pants. Oop.
Hey Judy, what's up?
Martha Fricks and Gustavo. Beast of the Rays, Romeo and Juliet.
Just come.
You know that story.
What?
This one's not so different. Martha is in a coma at the hospital. Her father wants Gustavo to pay. Enter V. Demand quick payment. Details attached.
I'm just gonna start over because I got so much glitched multi-input feedback that I didn't even really take anything in. What the fuck just happened? Okay, that's a lot of description. Gun for hire. The world is built on certain rules that don't appear out of nothing, which grew from the blood and mistakes of our predecessors. These rules are meant to protect us, and the young disregard them. They believe they are special. They are not held to the same rules. The fate is theirs to tempt. Martha Frakes believed the same, and now sleeps in a coma after taking a bullet to the head. The streets tell me this is her punishment for abandoning family. The girl turned from her own father, Nolan Frakes, to side with the enemy, Gustavo Orta. But what the street says doesn't matter. Not to Nolan. He believes Gustavo is solely responsible for what happened to his daughter. Let's fulfill the wish of a father, desperate for revenge. He's paying, after all. So go to Gustavo's apartment, deal with him. Don't worry about authorization. My netrunner made sure you don't run into any problems. And FYI, if you hadn't caught on yet, Gustavo is Valentinos. Nolan is 6th Street. Stay sharp.
Where there's smoke, there's bodies.
Okay. Was it nighttime before I saved? I don't remember that. I mean, I was doing an indoor mission. There was somebody who tried to argue that the V does stand for V, as in me, and it's like, no, that's definitely the Valentinos. The moment we knew there was a gang that was the V, then we knew it was Valentinos, not me, V. They just sort of weirdly took the approach of naming everything in this game after the letter V, and that never gets confusing at all. I'm not gonna be able to open this, so.
Who's there?
Gotta see Gustavo.
Who? Think you got the wrong address.
Bruh.
Gotta see Gustavo.
Who? Think you got the wrong address.
Gotta see Gustavo.
Bruh.
Who?
Bruh.
Think you
Bruh.
got the...
Gotta see Gustavo. Ooh. Think you got the... Ooh. Upgrade components. Oh, I need to do some inventory management. I've been letting stuff stack a bit. Have I leveled up recently? Nope. Here. Jesus. I don't know why he moved that. That was weird. I specifically was like, alright, let's carefully get onto this rail. Oh. Okay, it's cool. A heart attack's what I need to write about now. My favorite part was the part where I shat myself. Yeah. Pretty good cap for the day, honestly. Really filled things out. Filled things out? Oh no. Alright. Yes, this is not an alternate way, it's just some loot. But I'll take it. Oh, it's because he dropped down off a ledge? Yeah, that's dangerous.
Let's panic, more cut. Achilles tendon is the big one, above the heel. Maybe that'll teach that idiota to pay his debts on time. If it doesn't, then he won't be running away that easy.
You don't run a charity? Who are you, Andrew? Okay. A little populated around here. A little risky. Stop being pointed at me all the time. This is rude. There's the other one. So I've now mapped a couple of cameras. Is it a person? Can't seem to mark them. There they go. Okay. There's at least 4 people and 2 cameras inside. I'm supposed to find Gustavo. Bring me the head of Gustavo Orta. Kinda seems like I don't have to be that careful then if I could just bring them the head of whoever. Okay, so hey, click. Oh, right. That's a critical headshot. My bad, I briefly forgot that this is a level infinity quest, so I can't fight. And I have to do this without fighting. That might be a problem if I'm supposed to bring somebody's head. Yeah. It only works. Doing a high level mission only really works if it's an infiltration. If I have to kill somebody, it might be impossible because you can't do a stealth takedown on somebody, and they're literally unkillable damage wise. Yeah. Yep, I should give up on... Oops, I'm on game capture instead of display capture, which makes it go fucky. Switch back over. There we go. That can lead to like performance problems. Okay, which one of you is Gus? Sanguine... Cocoon... Cocoon Macho. Do you have the same name, or is it is that a title that I don't understand? Okay. So I need IC E9 ICBD. There we go. And the cameras be turned off so I can try to infiltrate, and then I have to see how well I can infiltrate with my current stealth level. Because, holy shit. Wow, that filled instantly. Gus! Gus! Are you Gus? I don't think I like how RPG mechanics mix with shooter mechanics. Like, sword play is pretty not complicated in video games. You press a button and the sword swings. So if they want to make it be a big stat calculation, it doesn't feel like that weird of a thing. But shooting people in the head with a gun feels like it's supposed to work in video games. So when it doesn't work, you're like, oh, what the fuck? How did you see me? How did they see me like that? That was weird. When you shoot somebody in the head with a gun and then they shrug it off, like, whatevs. There's definitely always a part of you that's like, what? But I shot him with a gun. And having the entire difficulty curve from encounter to encounter be based on whether or not your level, you're higher or lower than the enemy, is kind of a boring implementation. And some people will react with like, that's what RPGs are, but not really. RPG can mean so many things. Hey, what's up? Shut up, let's talk.
Freaks in me.
Fuck. Guess I could have seen that coming.
Let's talk it out.
Father of hers, the one she ran away from, can't even let it go now. Asshole doesn't even know what went down.
All right, what happened?
Gongs from 6th Street happened. Fucking ambush. We're coming back from a party with G-Chicks. Pretty smashed. They got us down on Berkeley Avenue. I mean, I was fast, but they shot faster. Trying to zero me? Got Martha. End of story. You here to do me too, huh? Do it! Just shoot straight this time, eh? Don't hit no more innocent bystanders.
6th Street. Why'd they want to wipe you?
I don't, can't fucking stand Tinos? Or maybe someone's got a beef with me, eh? Big enough that he's gotta hire extra iron?
Nolan, come on. He wouldn't risk his little girl's life for you.
Martha wasn't supposed to be there. And 6th Street, huh? Knew I was headed that way. She was like a firing squad. So you tell me what happened.
Nobody's shooting anyone. I believe you.
Huh?
You heard right. But you gotta skip town.
Skip? What, and leave her like this? She might be lying there full of tubes and shit, but she's still my girl.
And if your girl pulls through, you won't be any good to her dead.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe you're right. Yeah, I'll go. Hey, thanks. You can leave here in peace. My people won't give you any trouble.
Boy, this would have been really awkward if I had murdered them all. Haha, I did get far enough where it did turn into an infiltration objective that you can get away with not killing. Sure is convenient that we're like, it's morally acceptable to not kill him in this mission, because otherwise I wouldn't have been able to kill him, because I'm pretty sure he could like not get killed by me. Period. Ooh. Gustavo, heard what happened. You're in our prayers, amico. We're holding a mass for Martha to ask for the good Lord a quick recovery. Prayers? Thanks. I don't know what else you need, but me and the boys are here for you anytime. One call, we're there. Oh, thank God it ended with me not having to fight. Otherwise I was just gonna have to awkwardly come back later, which I've done. We just closed off the last one, this episode, that situation. But yeah, some people respond to that kind of thing saying like, but that's what an RPG is, and it's like, no, because an RPG is defined around the choices and the player expression and whatnot. In many ways, the perfect approach is to sort of mix like the narrative elements of something like Order ASAP. We need more candy on the street, on test streets, and warehouse for some back supply. Vista might start to dry up and we'll need the scratch. Fuck knows what's gonna happen next. Gustavo's in mourning after what happened. This person's terrible at spelling. What those six S assholes did to his woman. Might finally see the end of the war. So here's your one clue. If you can find this before you walk in, it's like a clue that helps you not shoot him immediately. But it'd be really awkward if you already shot all of his people. It's okay, they're not named characters, that means they're disposable. Like, narratively, some of like the things to really nail are something along the lines of like Disco Elysium or Fallout New Vegas and so on. But mechanically, that can go all over the place. Some of my favorite expressions of RPG mechanics are kind of closer to stuff like Deus Ex, in that like Human Revolution, where it's like it's less about having like a leveling curve where it's like, haha, my warlock in World of Warcraft is now level 72 and thus does this much damage, and if I fight somebody who's level 71, they're hilariously easy to kill, and if I fight someone who's level 73, they will one-shot me. Not quite that extreme, but it is, but it feels that it can be that way. Like on my, like when I'm going around on my rogue, he's level 60, and if I fight levels, if I fight another level 60, it's hilariously easy. If I fight a level 60 elite, it's a struggle. If I fight a level 61 elite, it's impossible. I have to blow every possible insane cooldown, get kind of lucky, and even then, it's like I kind of can't handle it right now. It's kind of a fucking mess. I'm supposed to pick up the reward. Whoops. And it's like, that's kind of its own thing. That's not really necessarily integral to the RPG experience.
Gustavo Horta is dead. Killed by his own hand. How did you get him to do it? Or actually, no. Don't tell me. He who reveals his secrets erodes his own trustworthiness and reputation. What's important is the result I asked for, is the result I received. Contract closed.
Because I'm a scary person. That'll add to my rep. But yeah, one of my favorite RPG, one of my favorite upgrades in this game so far, even though it hasn't come up that much, unfortunately, necessarily, but hopefully it will at some point. But just the fact that I can do a super jump, it's like, see, that's just a new ability. That adds new options, new dimensions. So like that adds, if you want to talk about player expression and like ways of solving puzzles their own way, like one of my favorite things about D&D is playing a druid and having so many crazy, weird tools at my disposal, and like how good that can be. Let's see, there's Judy. Like, it's so cool having so many tools at my disposal and then being able to create solutions to problems that the Dungeon Master would have never anticipated. On top of like the narrative, more explicit narrative choices you make along the way. It's like a game like Deus Ex will give you different tools, and then you get like an expanding utility belt, and over time they can do different things. And in no way is being a looter shooter integral or mandatory to the idea of being an RPG and a shooter. Same goes for stuff like Prey and whatnot. Like, yeah, there's different ways you can handle this besides just like 5 billion guns with different stats and this guy magically is immune to headshots because he's level infinity, and this guy is not immune to headshots because he's not level infinity. It's like, oh, is the guy that's immune to my headshots because he's level infinity, is he like the final boss of the game? Like he's such... No, he's just some unnamed character. Oh. Why are the people in that building impervious to bullets, but the people in the other building next to them of the same organization, like, made of paper? And both missions are of similar level of non-specific narrative importance. Like, they're both just side stories that don't go anywhere. So like, why? What really is the gameplay benefit to having your level scaling being so severe that one thing is hilariously unplayable and the other thing is so trivial? Because on top of like adding a weird linearity to the order in which you can do things, sort of unnecessarily, it also has the effect of making it so that it's really hard to do missions at the ideal difficulty level that makes them fun. Because so much of the content is either too high or too low, and the game's own rating system for difficulty doesn't always really accurately reflect the difficulty of the mission. It kind of just means that you're always either skating or playing stuff you're not supposed to play, which just means a higher amount of content that you're playing at the wrong level. Some people don't like it when missions, when a game scales its content to match you, but really I think that's like missing the point a little bit. It's like, I think it's better to question why scaling and stats being so important is the goal, as opposed to having cool tools and tricks and like having your options increase over time, as opposed to numbers that the game will then try to just keep up with by getting stronger too, making it feel like you didn't make any progress. Because you only feel your progress in this game and how far along it is when you're playing the wrong content. If you're playing the correct content, then you don't feel it at all, which makes the mechanic feel, again, pointless. It's very popular. This is how the like entire chunks of the genre go. I just feel like it's not questioned enough why. And I feel it exists. I feel like it often exists entirely just because the audience provably just gets hooked on numbers happening. Like I played Darksiders 1, and when I heard that they added loot that was randomized to Darksiders 2, given what I knew of the Darksiders 1 formula, my response was basically just, why? How does that add to the formula of what a Darksiders game is? And that just made me not play it.
In the bathroom.
Oh. Okay. It's not as bad as I thought it was, because she's vegetative, or did she cut herself? Oh shit.
Fuck. Bird offs herself to express her undying gratitude to you.
Stop talking.
I was only gone an hour.
No, it's pretty bad shit. I thought she was just slumped in the fucking... Oh. I thought she was just slumped in there, and then I was like, oh right, because she's non-responsive. So at first I thought it was Judy, but it was the non-responsive person. But no, then I walk in and it's way worse.
Checked her pulse?
She's gone.
How'd this happen?
I don't know. Told you. Evie was lying in bed like always when I went out. And I got back to...
Fuck.
If I'd just known, I'd have...
Don't blame yourself. It won't solve anything.
I should have sensed something. That it was off.
Stop. Couldn't watch her 24/7. She made up her mind. Would have found a way. Always. Gotta do something with her.
Don't want any trouble. I'm calling the badges. Can you carry her to the bed?
As if that'll change anything.
Johnny needs to stop talking.
Yeah, I need to report an accidental death. North side, Jackson Street. No. No imminent danger. Suicide. Tomorrow. No! Today! What part of dead don't you understand? No, she was not pronounced dead by trauma team. If she'd have had coverage, we wouldn't be talking. And fuck you. If you don't want to move your asses, why don't I come down to the precinct and trash it into bits? Now will you come and arrest me, you pussies? Fine, I don't give a fuck what you write me up for.
The sad thing is that could almost work.
They'll be here soon. Told me to keep her on ice until tomorrow. Can you believe the balls?
Welcome to Night City, where your address says more about you than anything else.
We should have never come here. I'm gonna put something on her. I'd rather she look like a person than a body. Could you wait outside? Close the door, V. Please.
Suicide is such a reoccurring topic in the games I'm playing lately. I feel particularly equipped to discuss.
Bum a cig.
Didn't know you smoked.
Quit. It's been years. But right now I need something besides air in my lungs. Please, V, just one.
Here.
That was her smoke case.
Want to hold on to it?
No. You seem to like it. Keep it. Kinda glad it's you that has it, actually. I let her down. I thought if I gave her some space or time, she'd get back on her feet.
Stay strong, Judy. Don't let this tear you down.
You know what? Let's just not say anything for a minute, okay? Remember Fingers? How he said Evie was with him for 4 days?
Yeah, did say so.
She disappeared from Clouds a week before you turned up. Tom told me later. Couldn't sleep at night knowing that. Kept thinking, what the hell happened to those other 3 days? So I did some more digging in her virtues. Found Woodman. He kept her. Had his way with her. The things he did. And once he got bored, he pawned her off.
Well, he's definitely dead now.
Wait, so you found other recordings?
Had another look at the corrupted ones. You know, lots of static. Hard to pick up anything, really. At some point, I stumbled on something like an echo of the spat we'd had. Last time we saw each other. But I know she wasn't scrolling.
Then why was it saved as a virtue?
Got no explanation for it. Maybe she recalled it later, relived it, almost. Implant could have been on when, you know, as a defense mechanism, escaping into the past so as not to live in the present.
I had no idea that guy was such a monster. I saw him as your average tricksy sleazebag.
It puts on a convincing facade. I knew him, but I never thought him that sick in the brain. Gotta be something I can do about it.
Like what?
Don't know yet. Think I'll call Suze. Thanks, V. Sorry, but I'd rather be alone now. Promise to keep in touch.
Sure you don't need anything?
No, but sweet of you to ask.
Anything comes up, holler on the hollow.
That's a bummer. No happy endings. Like I imagine most things in this game, really. Whoop! Don't die. Okay. That's cool, that works. Might look like a bit of an asshole doing that as a way of leaving. But it's kind of cool that you can just jump straight off, although it eventually hurts when you fall enough. I probably shouldn't fall further than 2 stories. But that's a huge upgrade from... Well... Some of my past deaths, I can't tell if they were even physics-based. Like, I tried to jump on those, like, air conditioning units and died instantly, but that was, like, probably the game refusing to let me path anywhere outside of its narrow parameters. So it killed me for trying to go somewhere else, because it didn't have the story scripting for that. And then that one time I was in the junkyard and I weirdly slipped on something. That could not have been a death-worthy amount of falling. So that was just some kind of weird-ish. That was just some weird mistake, as far as I can tell. Beat on the brat. Beat on the brat. Beat on the brat with the baseball bat. Oh no. Where are real missions? My journal have anything? Still waiting for this, so I need to go forward in time. The other ones are like collectibles and beat on the brat. I don't want to do those though. Ah. Serial suicide. That's a bit concerning, isn't it? Alright. Cool, this is the suicide episode. I hope you're all having a great time with this suicide-themed episode. Oh, no! I was trying to drag the... Fuck. They use the same input for moving the camera, the web thing as they do for teleporting, and there's no confirmation. Crap. I wanted to drag the camera. I didn't want to teleport. I don't even know what I clicked on. Oh. Yep. Yep. Hello? Where am I? I didn't go anywhere. It is kind of funny that the lyrics of that song involves a bat, but it's a fist fighting. It's a fist fighting quest chain. You don't get to beat on the brat with a baseball bat. Oh no. Oh no. Uh-oh. Uh, 25/7. Wow. They're even open during the twilight hour, when we summon our Lord Cthulhu. And their rice balls are happy. Or are those meatballs? Meatballs. Look how happy they are. They got little emoji faces. They can't wait for you to put them in your mouth. Consume them. Consume the sentient meatballs. They love it when you do that. Oop. That did like nothing to me. I'm invincible. Haha. You can't get me, cars. Yep. Down here. I don't think that's the serial suicide. I think that's something else. So far, no matter where I go, I'm still within the same distance. We're getting some. Whoop. What did that? Something drove into that. Something drove into that pillar, but also wasn't there anymore, I think. Like they'd vanished. So it's like multiple weird things at once. Hello. Okay, so. The serial suicides, what's these guys? Recon support, Militech. These guys are supposed to be here. NCPD, yep. And I'm supposed to sneak in and do something without getting caught. It's a good start. That's a good start. Okay.
Twist it again, harder this time. Crying out. Okay, I'm going.
Twist it again, harder this time? What are they talking about? What's going on over there? Oh. Gotta be a little careful because they're all skull difficulty. Dude, this poster's everywhere. Okay, so they're at the front door. But it doesn't look like anyone's really guarding the back door. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Keep an eye on that. Is that a camera? What's that? Nothing? Maybe? It's a lot of fucking enemies.
Assistance in finding individuals responsible. They fucking wish. Estimo pretty bad. What even do? Nothing.
So in there, right? I'm gonna be in trouble if it turns out I have to kill.
Louder! I'm sorry! No!
They're doing a nasty interrogation in here. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. The camera pointing straight at me. Yeah? More or less? How did it not catch me? Okay. It turned. I should be able to wait under it while it goes over me. And hopefully no one's in here. Oh god. What if I did? Oh shit. I didn't mean to click on this. Okay. It's fine. Nope. Nope. Well, this is how I instantly lose. I got him. Nope. Did you see how much damage he took? I instantly took all my health. Okay. But that was my mistake. Apparently he patrols. So I just need to mark him. He just took a long time to patrol. Well, partly I was frozen in the ice pick animation. Or hacking minigame. So I just need to go hide in the corner and wait for him to patrol and see him to go wait for him to go anywhere besides where the camera is. Oh, there he is. Like this time he's instantly going somewhere else. Quickly, quickly, quickly. No. Quickly, before it turns around. I think, oh yeah, I could also go this way. I think the fucking camera went right over me, but because I was in a cutscene, it didn't count as seeing me, which is actually really funny. I mean, usually nothing happens to me during cutscenes. I mean, well, you know, animations, where you like sit there and like do an animation on a thing for a while, like hacking. Usually nothing happens to me, so for a while I actually thought that time paused during those. Fuck. This guy wasn't here before. He was interrogating. Might have to just blind him? Short circuit. Suicide. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, cool. I have things that I can't even afford to use. I guess because they're too high level, though. Reboot optics costs 1 more than I have. Breach protocol? I won't say no to all the cameras being turned off. Wait for his eyes to reboot and then I can get the fuck out of here. Once I'm out of this building, it should be easy.
I've got this.
There you go, asshole. Easy peasy. Wow, it counts as complete already. I'm not even out yet.
Fuck, V. I mean, woo! Had me on the edge of my fucking seat. Luckily, it's all over. You handled it like a true profession. I got the data, and you're in the clear. Closing the gig.
Power slide. They'll never see me coming. Or maybe I'm not... Do they not care about me here, actually? Maybe they don't. Nope. Nope, they're noticing me. Oop. Okay. So I was right to think it was weird that the quest was already over when I didn't actually leave yet. Okay. Fuck you guys. Bye. Doesn't matter if you see me now. Quest is over. Hit. 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 I have scales on my legs. A thing normal people wear. Alright, level up. Obviously stealth is our thing right now. Got my headshot damage. What's the stuff? Detection time increased. I really should have finished that one off last time. I want the headshot stuff because I want to be able to kill people from stealth when I'm deciding to kill people, but yeah. Massively increasing how long it takes for people to catch you is a pretty big deal. Enemies with less than 50% health. I'm not gonna use knives. I'm not gonna use knives in this game, and I don't know what poison is for. Damage from poison is doubled. Okay. But how does... That's like, there's multiple ones here that I think referenced poison. Grants immunity to poison. Enemies affected by poison are slowed. Oh, there it is. All knives apply poison. I was like, when does the thing give me poison? Deal more damage to people that have poison. But if my health drops to low, reduce all incoming damage for a while, which is useful. Crouch attacks. I assume they mean melee. Yeah. Increase the duration of poison. A lot of poison references, but only one that says knives apply poison. So I guess you're supposed to stab people? Or maybe there's poison weapons at some point. Oh, damn, damage from poison is doubled. There's a lot of poison talents here. But I don't really want to start stabbing people, so I'll probably just ignore all those and just go back to cold blood once I finish the ones that make me better at stealth. Because this stuff is overpowered as shit too. But also this is sunk cost. I'm just invested in this particular tree, so that's where we go. Only level 6 so far. Ooh, it increases health. Increases stamina, all resistances. Yeah, just the tree itself gives me all sorts of things. Alright, back to it. I'm gonna do some inventory management between episodes.